Well, we're getting the murder aprons back on because we need to finish these chickens. So I'm gonna grab the cooler, get some ice, head out, and we're gonna do some more murdering today. This is gonna be fun. So at the end of the culling process, there is what's called death throes. So their bodies just start tossing and turning and convulsing and stuff. And when they do that, this is the kind of stuff that happens. Like, seriously, there's blood all over my leg. So gross. And we have little Miss Priss over here laughing at me like,
hey! I have some on my jeans, like a drop or two.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Not really.
I know.
Anyway, we're waiting on Wes to bring the bucket out, or the pot of hot water, because we have to dunk them first. Once we get them in the hot water, then we can get them into the plucker, and then we can continue on. So, oh, here he comes. Check it out. There's Wes. Hi, Wes. Wave. I don't think he was real impressed by that. Like, he's like, no. All right. Get back to work. All right, 3 hours later, and we got 65 done. What happened? We did 95 in 4 hours.
I think it was.
Well, it was
Maggie's fault.
It was Maggie's fault. We're gonna blame Maggie. I think if we kept on for 4 hours, I think we would have got them all done.
Yeah.
Because we have like 30 more in the trailer to do. Ugh. So we're cleaning out the bedding, feeding and watering them, and then we'll just wait until Friday, I think. So we'll get it in time, all in time. All right. Well, we'll see you again on Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Today is the day. We are going to finish the roosters. Absolutely going to finish. And then we can move the truck and trailer. We filled the truck with a bunch of scrap that we need to get rid of. So Wes is going to take that to the dump while our farm helper and I finish the roosters. But we're also, since there's not very many left, just a few, we are going to take all of this grass hay here and we're going to spread it along the whole pasture area. I also have over here a whole stack of grass, and then back there is another stack of grass that we need to get rid of. It has to be spread out here along with the seed starter fertilizer. It's a slow release nitrogen so that the grass seed can get started without being inundated with a lot of we have a car. I don't know who that is. Probably should grab the dogs. Hey, come here. Come. Well, that was the dig line, guys. We are digging a hole in what's going to be this pasture area here. That we're going to be seeding up, that we need to put all the grass out and stuff. And the reason that we are digging this hole is because my 26-year-old horse is still losing weight. No matter what we feed her, she is still losing weight. And she has no more teeth. Her teeth have pretty much been ground down to nothing. So it's hard for her to eat. And then, of course, feeding her all of the mash, she's still losing weight. So rather than going into a winter where she could potentially lose energy, go to the ground, and then not have the energy to get back up, we're not going to let her go through that. We're not going to let her suffer. So we're digging a spot here. And then the vet's coming out in a few days. So we have an excavator coming out to dig the hole. And then we'll have the vet out the following day. I've notified several people so they can come and say their farewells. But Angel's my senior horse. She's She's definitely super old. And we don't want her suffering, so we're making sure that her last few days are super happy. And that everybody gets a chance to at least come see her and say their farewells. But we're going to put some type of a memorial structure up there. Haven't decided yet what it's going to be. But we're going to do something pretty spectacular right there. It is kind of out of the way. There'll still be some bushes and stuff along the fence line, but she's going to be placed a little bit further away from the fence line so we can put something up in between Angel and the fence line to give a visual memorial for her, so that anybody that knows will see it and kind of remember her. But anyway, that was the dig line guys that had to come out and mark the line, the electric line. There's nothing in that area. We chose it specifically because there's nothing there. But anyway, today farm helpers coming out. We're going to finish up the few roosters that we have still here and get those out of the way, and then we will move both the truck and the trailer so that we can come over here and clean this area up, turn the compost bin. The compost bin needs to be turned every other day and it depends on which one you're reading on. Some say 18 days, others say 21 days. I do it until I think that the compost is significantly composted. Everything's broken down and made into something that I can use on the garden. So I will do it for as short or as long as it needs instead of a set scheduled day. So we definitely have our work cut out for us for the next few days. So today we'll get this done, and then I'll let you I'll keep you updated on the progress for the other things that are going on, and keep you updated on it. Today has been unusually warm. Ugh. But I did get these piles done. They're spread out there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can't quite see the camera from here. But I cleared out the wheelbarrow. It had a bunch of ash in there from a neighbor that went into the compost bin. And then I took all of the piles over here of grass. So those piles are now out there ready to be scraped into the dirt. Still have this pile here and then that pile over there. But we'll have I'll have a helper here in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to go turn the garden water on for the tunnel, because I haven't done that in a couple days. So some of the stuff is looking a little sad. So we're gonna water those, get those back up and going. Mabel is out there bellowing right now. She thinks it's dinner time. It's a couple hours away. So she's just gonna have to just do what she's doing. We'll water the big animals while we're at it. Sassy's over there too, screaming like, "Feed me, feed me." Not yet. It's not time yet. Oh, uh-oh. You have a busted pipe. Okay, not so much busted, just came off. When the pipes get warm, they'll detach from the main stem. I think I see sprouts. Never mind, that was a fly. So they just come detached, and then you have to just put them back on. Once they cool, they kind of shrink down a little bit, but when they're hot, they're very pliable, and they can detach easily. So we have the area set up. Plucker is still here. I do have the parts, so I'll be taking this part, all of this stuff off, putting new seals on in order to keep it from spraying water everywhere. So when I go to give this back, it's all going to be cleaned out and fixed and ready to go for his next batch. It's my way of saying thank you for letting me use it. But everything else is set up. We're just waiting on Wes to bring out hot water. He did just turn it on. So he said about a quarter of an hour prior to, he would go turn the heat on to the water and get us some hot water, so that as soon as we get started, we can really get going and have this done in probably less than a half an hour. So hopefully, cross our fingers that we can do that. These are not super difficult because they are the bantam birds, really small, easy to do, and of course they're dog food, so we can leave a lot of the feathers on them, and we don't have to worry about that so much. So just waiting for everybody to show up. Our butcher area is in the shade on purpose. Oh, here comes Wes. Gotta go. Yay! Chicken project accomplished. Everything's done. Trailer is empty. Now we have to clear out all of the straw and the manure and put it in the compost bin. I have a sprinkler going right now to get it all wet. We're gonna put it all in there. And then we're going to move the truck and trailer, and we're going to turn the compost bin, and we are done. Finally, this project has taken way longer than what I wanted it to. So we're going to do this and finish up today. So I had to stop everything to feed. Mabel was having a cow, pun intended, and wouldn't stop screaming for food. She must be starving to death. But anyway, just wanted to give you a little bit of an update on our progress. We're not quite done, but we did get a whole lot. Oh, that's right. We did get a whole lot of the pasture done. A lot of the grass has been put out here, so once Wes starts dragging this, it'll kind of get turned up in with the dirt and provide nitrogen and a little bit of organic matter to the soil to make it healthier. Because you can see, I mean, it's dead. Our developer for this neighborhood took all the topsoil and sold it before he developed it. So it was prime farmland converted into an HOA. A lot of control freaks. But come on. But we're repairing the soil in order to do better. Each year we make it a little bit more make it better every single year. We do a little bit more every year, and eventually we'll be able to repair the soil to the point that it'll grow pretty much anything. So I'm looking forward to that. In the meantime, done with the chickens. No more chickens. The tractor and truck are out of the garden. Finally, I can make my way through everything. It's out of the way, and it looks so much better. So super happy about that. Super happy about the progress we made today, and we're gonna continue doing what we're doing. And so definitely happy gardening, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.